to count is Gabriel, Bran, Lopez. You're the founder and, of course, executive director of Youth Fusion.
Indeed.
And you're here to tell us about an event called Hooked on School Days. And while they're this morning at Lakeside Academy, they're also talking about this. It's a very, very important initiative. But just before we get to that, I have to ask you about the dropout rate in Quebec being one of the highest, if not the highest in the country. Why do you think that is?
Well, today is Hooked on School Day, so I don't want to start on a negative note. But
no, of course.
What we should say is that 5 years ago, we didn't talk much about the importance of lowering the dropout rate. And a group of citizens got together and created the group to counter dropout rates, le Groupe d'Action sur la Persévérance Scolaire. And so our goal was to sit down and say that it's not just the responsibility of the school or of teachers to keep kids in school. It's the responsibility of the community. So the corporate sector, private sector, the community sector, and the school boards got together and talked about the importance of lowering that dropout rate. And that's why we've seen decreases of the dropout rate, because we got together to send a message to say that we must do it together. It's not just the school, it's not just us. It's a matter, or it's an issue that touches the community as a whole. And that's why we've seen improvements. But yes, we do have an alarming dropout rate. It cannot be forgotten. And this week is about sending out that message that says the community is there to support the kids.
So tell us about Hooked on School Days. First of all, what does it entail? What are the events? What are some? Of course, today they're at Lakeside, and this robotics competition is one of them. Tell us a little bit more about Hooked on School Days.
Well, Hooked on School Days has two main messages or objectives. The first one is to tell kids, you can stay in school. Please stay in school. We encourage you to stay in school, because our motto is every kid needs encouragement every day. So that's for the kids. And to the teachers, to the community, to the parents, we say you can take 5 seconds every day to encourage a kid. Whether it is through a note, through a phone call, you can make a difference in the child's life, especially if he's at risk of dropping out. And to give you an example, this morning I took the phone at 7:30 a.m. and I called one of my mentees. I'm the mentor of a kid who's 13, and I said, today is the beginning of Hooked on School Days. I just want to say you're the best. I know you have an exam today. I'm sure you can pass it. He's nervous about the exam. I'm sure you can pass it. And it's just that idea of giving that 5-second message to a kid.
And like you say, this doesn't take much to do that. And you did say that part of the problem is that it needs to be more involved in the community. But what about the domestic situation for a lot of kids, that it's not always easy? That has to get better as well.
Well, dropping out of school is an issue that touches poverty, socioeconomic realities, self-esteem, parental disengagement,
friends around you,
bullying, learning disabilities, the way you engage yourself in school, the way you feel about school, the way you learn in the classroom and outside the classroom. Does the kid feel intellectually engaged? It's a matter of, it's not just about the home situation or the school situation. It's what happens in the kid's head. And to us, we need to look at the dropout issue from all of these different perspectives, which is why it's not just the role of the teacher or of the parent.
Everybody.
It's the role of everybody. If a kid has low self-esteem issues, who can help him? The teacher, the parents, the friends. If the kid is encountering learning disabilities, it's a matter of a community organization giving him homework support or other types of support, the parent helping him with the support. So when we look at the kid, we need to be 10, 12 different actors supporting him or her.
Gabriel, thank you so much. Hooked on School Days happening this week. Good luck with everything that has to do around the event. And parents out there, teachers, friends, a little bit of support every day is enough to get our kids hooked on school. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, we'll be right back after the break here on Breakfast Television, only on City.